Greetings humans, Spinningmantis here with the next episode of our Valiant Hearts gameplay walkthrough. Thanks so much for joining me. In our last episode, we had like a climactic battle where Freddy knocked out the engines from the Zeppelin, but it turns out that looks like Anna here, her dad is on the Zeppelin, and Hans, who Emil's looking for, is also on the Zeppelin. So, it looks like they were going to crash, but we don't want them to crash. And now this is 9 months ago, 8 months ago. Down there. Inkwell. Ballpoint pens were not developed until the 1950s, 60s, so soldiers used quill or nib to write letters. Ink was poured into an inkwell, into which, in order to provide enough ink, the quill or nib had to be dipped regularly. So, see, that's her father, and we've been seeing him on the bridge of the Zeppelin. It looks like he might be there against his will. On the Zeppelin. Does that mean we can go out there? No, we cannot. So, you wouldn't think I wanted to, supposed to do. You have to figure I wanna missed. That stunk. Timing's a little I missed again. Oh man, I'm not good at this. Let's do a super throw. Like, no way to. Okay, well, I got the key at least. Yeah, my dad will be able to pick up the coal. Oh, little girl. Letter from a Belgian civilian in Paris. Dear parents, we fled our land before the German advanced to take shelter in France with the children. Unfortunately, the Germans kept coming forward towards Paris, and Paris is practically under siege. If Paris falls, we shall return home to Liège. Your dear daughter Mathilde. Where's the shouting coming from? Taxis to the mountain. Parisian taxis are requisitioned. Huh. So I did throw that thing out the window. There it is. Broken watch strap. Watch strap broken by the motor or crank handle. Before battery ignition was developed, motor cars were started by cranking a handle. The engine sparked into life. The operator had to let go of the handle smartly because the crank handle, now propelled by the engine, could cause a nasty accident. So, I heard shouting outside. I read the newspaper. And then this is my family, I suppose. Well, but I guess all we can do is move forward. Gotta wonder how many chapters are gonna be in this. The Germans at the gate. In September 1914, the German advance took them to within 20 miles of Paris. The government had already fled to Bordeaux and was expecting Paris to fall. In the north, most of Belgium was occupied, but under the king's command, 75,000 soldiers kept Ypres and Yeah, out of German hands. You, sir? I don't know. I just don't know. Ah, Paris. It's so beautiful, Paris at night. I've actually been to Paris, and it is lovely. Lovely. Whoa. What's going on? What's going on? I need to find a wheel. Alright, I'm going to build myself a taxi. So... Le Petit Journal, the little paper, the little journal. Newspapers. The main source of information was the newspaper. Radios were in their early days based on tube technology, and television did not exist. On top of local and national news, a news section appeared in the newspapers dedicated to the events on the front. Some of the newspapers also published daily listings of POWs and war dead. So, I'm looking for... I got an X. Oh, it's an X. And I need a square. That's a triangle. Yeah, I don't need a star. A square would be good. Alright. Got a car. Water. I need water. So I need the triangle one. I'm not seeing the triangle one yet. What? My sister's sick? I guess I did that well enough. Ah, thank you, Mama. I will take the water glass. Thank you, Mama. This game is so cute. It is. It's cute. It's fun. So I need a triangle thing. Triangle jack. I guess, even though it doesn't look like it, that does have a triangle in it. So there we go. I mean, this game's so clever and just like subtle in its puzzles and really never tells you what to do. It's like, just figure it out. You'll be alright. We got ourselves a hoopty. Oh, we're going to the front. We're not just like looking for our dad. We're taking troops to the front. This lady's no joke. Yeah, no way to turn off the music in this game, so... No! Not can, barrel. This is a barrel song. Yo, dudes, why are you like, why are you acting like jerks? Whoa. Okay, I have to say, I like how...
September 7th,
I'll continue
1914.
a second.
Taxis drove all night. Anna was proud to help the soldiers reach the front line. When Anna arrived at her destination, she discovered the horrible truth with her own eyes.
So I was gonna say, I like how this game immediately has this character Anna being a driver and being a good driver, and breaking stereotypes like women aren't good drivers and stuff, but like you have these awesome car sequences with Anna, and she obviously is able to do them just as well regardless. It doesn't matter if Anna's a guy or a girl, you know, a good driver's a good driver. And then has her using all these tools to doing these like sort of very physical tasks. That's very cool. I'm liking it. I like all the characters. Dog's probably the best. Oof. Dead dogs. I mean, dead dogs. Dead horses. Dead dogs. I can't believe that. Not dead dog. Oh, I see. I was not understanding how to do that the first time. I didn't really see the telling me which one to use, B or A. He's like, thumbs up. You did good.
7 months went by. Driven by compassion, Anna devoted herself, body and soul, to healing the wounded and the sick. Every life saved was another small victory over the war. The conflict, however, raged on.
I'm sure it was so dangerous to be a medic in a war like that, especially with gas and stuff. So Anna is awesome. What's up, buddy? Okay. Mid-scene. Tent. Or people to... No. Let's go diary. September 7th, 1914. The situation is horrific here. Yesterday I was in my warm, cozy apartment, and now I'm in the depths of hell. There are so many dead, so many young lives lost. I managed to save one soldier this morning, but there are so many others to tend to. Tomorrow, I'll try to get closer to the front so I can help those most in need. More diaries unlocked? No. Just showing the same thing again. That cupboard is bare. Oh boy. You know what that's for. Oof. So that would be ether. Oof. Wow. I just sawed off his arm. Merci beaucoup. Socks? Tallow socks. Socks soaked in a refined tallow and coated with formal. Tallow is a fat. Used for candles and stuff. Coated with formol. Formol, the most effective way to beat the cold and damp, frostbite, and other ailments. That, at least, was what the adverts had people believe. However effective the socks were, the soldier's best friend was always a nice dry pair. So, like some sort of wax. Socks. The hecatomb. Or hecatomb? I don't know. The first 3 months of the war saw especially heavy losses. August 22nd, 1914 was the bloodiest day of the whole war, with heavy casualties. The numbers of wounded were far greater than had been anticipated, and the military health services struggled to cope with the scale of the conflict. So, there's water. I'll go get you some water. Oh la la. I'm like, I don't know where to go. So let's take care of one thing at a time. That dude needs a crutch. That dude needs water. We're gonna get that guy's water right now. Easy peasy. There you go, my sir. Yeah, mess tin with holes. Both dishes of this mess tin have holes in them. Not hugely practical for eating perhaps, but life-saving for one soldier. The mess tin bag was worn by at kidney height. When the shell exploded, this mess tin slowed the searing hot shrapnel in flight, which, although it wounded the soldier, helped him live another day. Mess tins were blackened using smoke to prevent them from glinting in the sunlight. Yeah, this game's hardcore, y'all. So... Letter from a Prussian soldier, 6 September 1914. My dear daughter, we are making headway through the French countryside. The landscape is beautiful. I'd much rather be joining in with you than killing people. I think of you all the time, your father Wolfgang. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say for sure, but it seems like the Prussians, the Austro-Hungarians, like planned and started the war. So if you didn't feel like killing people, you probably shouldn't have started a war. Shrapnel shell remains. Shrapnel shell remnants, a shell containing lead bullets. Depending on its settings, the shell might explode on contact with the ground, sending its contents flying or in the air for even more destructive results. The way people think of killing each other. So I'm thinking there's something back here. Yeah, let's solve that out. Shabam. Got that. Found another one. Nurse's Manual. The war effort suddenly required a larger medical corps, and there were not enough qualified personnel, so manuals were published and distributed to help volunteers train. The manuals provided a whole host of practical solutions to logistical and medical problems at the front, such as how to make a splint or stretcher using rifles and their straps. That's practical. I know how to, I know how to make stretchers and splints myself from the Boy Scouts, which I would suggest to anybody is actually a really valuable thing. Like, if you like playing video games at all and like leveling up your character and getting new skills and stuff, that's like what the Boy Scouts is. It's like getting a whole bunch of new skills. You can decide what kind of stuff you're interested in and focus your, like, what you learn and what you go after. So we need to make this dude a splint. And I'm all like, so we got a saw. Oh, wait a minute. The tree. Let's use the saw on the tree. It seems like we might be able to make a splint by doing that. There we go. Alright. What? Huh. Gotta say I'm a little perplexed on this one. But at the moment I'm not seeing what the extra step is. I hope I don't get blown up right here. I can use a cross to make a splint. Nurses. Nurses were the angels of the Great War, and were generally volunteers recruited by the Red Cross, the army of the American ambulances, to work long grueling shifts in hospitals both at the front and behind the lines. They played the role of carers, mothers, and confidants. They often feature in soldiers' memoirs and were sometimes their sole companion in death. The majority were demobilized at the end of the hostilities. Help you out, man. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, I did it better that time. You don't have to get all of them, just some of them. Okay, need to make that guy. Need to make that guy split. There we go. Finally. Finalement. Oh la la. Where else can I get the splint parts? Lice comb, ew. In their journals, soldiers often recount their losing war against lice and rats in the trenches. Apart from lice powder, the only other prevention against lice was this fine-toothed metal comb, which often when soldiers took leave behind the lines, they were scrubbed down with hot water, their clothing boiled, or a new uniform issued. Dun-dun. So I guess we got the super collectibles, unlockable Doogle-doggle there by getting all of the hidden collectibles on this level. So I'm not sure what we're supposed to do or what we're supposed to find. I don't quite know. So oh, that's his crutch. But you haven't used the scarf for anything, though. I don't know where the scarf went. Oh no! How about I didn't lose a scarf? So where's the pain coming from? Oh no. Oh no, it's German. Well. Morphium.
The French officers were talking about Belgium. The German army was about to experiment with a new weapon near Ypres, Anna's hometown.
Uh-oh.
Anna got en route to warn her father about the imminent danger. Reaching the outskirts of the city, Anna was greeted by the screams of sirens. The deadly gas was already here.
Alright, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you join me next time for the next episode of Valiant Hearts, this awesome game, and go out there and buy the game and try it out yourself, because it's really cool. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Spinningmantis out. Namaste.